Hey everybody, it's Jessica and welcome to Friday's edition of Mom Talk TV. You're probably wondering why I am covering my face, and I am just going to put it out there. I have a disgusting cold sore. Happy New Year! Oh, it's great. I woke up with this thing on my face. I never have had one before in my life. I woke my husband up saying, "You gotta take me to the emergency room. I think a spider bit my lip." And he's like, "No, it's a cold sore. It's a bad one." So that's my disclaimer, why I look so gorgeous. And I'm sorry to be using my webcam, but I'm really busy today. By the time you have watched this, my son will have turned 4 years old. I'm recording this on the 8th. So it's before his birthday, but you're watching it after his birthday. So I had a lot of baking to do today. And I am going to do the New Year's tag that we here at Mom Talk TV have created, and we invite you to please participate. I'm not tagging anybody specific. I'm just tagging anybody that happens to be watching this video. If you're watching this video, or if you've watched any of the other videos from our other moms, please make your own New Year's tag video and send us a link. Put it in the description, in the comments of whatever video it was that you watched, because we'd love to see it. And as always, we have guest spots. We had a great guest mom last month, and the last week of the month we take a break and we invite you to participate. So if you're interested in maybe doing this tag on our channel directly, drop us a line on our Facebook page. All of the information is below, as well as the questions, the 10 questions that are in the New Year's tag. And the guest mom doesn't have to do the first week's topic. You could do any of the topics that we're going to be doing this week. My son is back there playing with the tablet, and he's being very patient, waiting for mommy to get off this computer so we can bake. All right, so let's get to it. I got to put on my glasses because that just adds to the whole ensemble of beauty that I'm trying to create here for you today. Okay, so question number 1, did you ever make a resolution that you did not keep? I absolutely have, and I'm sure that a lot of it had to do with dieting and losing weight and doing things like that. Always stay good for the first 2 months, and then I would always fall off the wagon. Number 2, what is the first resolution that you can remember making? In junior high school, I remember making a promise to myself to not care so much what people think. And that is another resolution that I didn't keep, because I did, when I was young, care way too much about what other people thought. Number 3, do you kiss someone at midnight? Yes, we do. We make it a point to stay up. I'm always up at midnight on New Year's Eve. I am exhausted and we go to sleep very shortly after, but I do stay up probably until about 12:30, sometimes 1 o'clock on New Year's Eve, because we have a lot of firework people around here, and I want to make sure that my son doesn't wake up. And he hasn't yet, so I bet if I tried to go to sleep before the New Year rang in next year, that he'd probably wake up from the sound of the fireworks. If you could ask your 18-year-old self, what's your New Year's resolution? This is number 4. What would she say? My New Year's resolution back then when I was 18 years old was, again, probably to just don't care what other people say about you. Just be your own person. And in my head, I really tried to be, but I was very conscious of what other people thought of me. And that is something that I try to teach my son not to be. Okay, question number 5. Have you been to New York for New Year's Eve? Well, I live in New York, so yes, I have been to New York every year for New Year's Eve. But if you're talking about Times Square and going into Manhattan, I actually, believe it or not, I have not been to Manhattan to Times Square on New Year's Eve. I have a real, I don't know, I have a very low tolerance when I'm in a very crowded situation. I don't want to say it's claustrophobia, but there are so many people jam-packed in Times Square, and watching it on TV, it just never really seemed like something that I wanted to do because, again, I'm not so good with huge wall-to-wall crowds being like this. I just need a little space, buddy. Can you back it up? Just back it up. Number 6, do you go out for New Year's or do you stay in? Before my husband, I was out every single New Year's, and I'd go out with my friends and we'd party and we'd drink and we would have a really great time. But once I married my best friend, I would rather just spend the evening with just he and I. We usually go to a friend's house on New Year's Day. It's like a come and go as you please party. Just get there whenever you want to get there, leave whenever the heck you want to leave. But we didn't get to do that this year because we were all sick, hence why I still look like this. Okay, what do you do if you go out? This is number 7. We have a son. If we did go out, we would probably go to a friend's house that has a child. So if they did wake up together, we would all be able to celebrate together. But we don't go out. So there's that question. Number 8, do you have champagne at midnight? We usually do, but this year we forgot to get champagne. But lucky for me, Santa Claus left a little bit of tequila in my stocking. So we toasted. I had a little bit of tequila at midnight, and my husband had a little bit of Rumplemints, and that was our toast. We did a shot. Well, I'm not going to lie. What am I going to say? Nice and easy. So we're getting down to the end. We have 2 more questions. Number 9. If you could suggest a resolution to anyone in order to make the world or even just your own community, oh heck, even just the YouTube community, a better place, what would it be? Just be kind. Everybody needs to just take a step back and put a smile on their face, suck it up and be nice to people. Even if you think that what they're saying might be complete BS, just smile. Just smile. Kill them with kindness. The world would be a better place. Melissa said it best on Tuesday. Just as the YouTube community, as an example, a lot of times when people within the YouTube community post a catty comment on a video or, question something that you say on Facebook, 99% of the time, these people will not say something like that to your face. There is a lot of power that comes from, being a Facebook friend or a YouTuber, because you never really have to confront anybody. Treat somebody like you would be face to face with them. Okay, last question in the tag, number 10. What is your New Year's resolution this year, and how will it affect your family? Back in July, I was diagnosed with Graves' disease. It's an autoimmune disease that affects your thyroid, and I have undergone a radioiodine thyroid ablation, which means my thyroid has been burnt out of my system completely. My husband and I are wanting to have another baby, and our fertility doctors agree with my endocrinologist that the best bet to have a healthy pregnancy would be for me to lose my thyroid, because Graves' disease and pregnancy don't really mix. So having lost my thyroid, I am now completely underactive instead of being very overactive. So, long story short, my resolution is to continue the momentum that I have had since September. Continue to watch what I eat and to exercise and try to maintain the healthiest lifestyle. And exercise is so important because it releases endorphins and it really fights the symptoms that come along with an underactive thyroid. I kind of let it get the better of me right after it happened, and I was a very different Jessica. And with the addition of my exercise and with the addition of eating very, very clean, I feel like I'm back to my old bubbly self, and my son has his mom back, and I will never take that mom away from him. So that is my resolution, is to maintain my focus on my body and my health, and hopefully in the future we can get back to trying to conceive. So that is it from me, you guys. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend. Please tune in on Monday, where Edith will be talking about budgeting. That is our topic for next week. What are you guys doing to keep your family on track as far as money is concerned? And please, please, please leave a comment. Do the tag. Let us know that you've done the tag. Make your own video. If you don't want to make a video, just, do the questions. Leave it in the comments below, and we will see you next week. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed already, click that subscribe button and tell your friends about Mom Talk TV. Bye, everybody.